do you actually think when your in-laws interfere in your marriage? Is it appropriate or inappropriate? Let me take that again. How do you feel when your wife or your husband's family members, his father, his mother, brothers and sisters, extended family, interfere in your marriage to the extent that packing her things to leave the marriage? What do you think concerning that? And knowing fully well, there is no husband and wife on earth that does not have their differences. In every marriage, there is always a differences. It is either the man does not like the way the woman do things, but the ability to come back to say sorry is where the maturity lies. What do you think? This is a case of a husband and wife who the extended family of the woman's side always interfere in their marriage, to the point that the woman brother have to arrest this man, and they insist that this woman will no longer marry the man. But what did he do to that extent? There is no tangible excuses for what the man did. But do you think it's appropriate for a woman to leave her husband's house for excuses that does not add up? Like, you think not that you caught him cheating on you, you think that he is having an affair outside the marriage. That is why you deny him of sleeping with you. You deny him of several things he's supposed to have access of. You leave the marriage. You went and convinced your family that he is having an affair outside your marriage. But is that appropriate to do? Guys, just watch for yourself.
Your dressing is inappropriate for the court. Do you understand me? Because of next time. Do you understand? You dress properly.
Oh.
Okay. So Esther, you brought your husband to the court.
Yes, ma'am.
And I'll read her claim to you. She said, for the past 3 years plus, now, I've been the one taking care of the children, paying school fees, feeding, housing, and other things. And I don't want the marriage again. And your own response is that you are debunking the allegation that you've totally neglected the responsibility towards your children. But instead, is Esther, the plaintiff, that has denied you access to the children since the day she took them away from you. You did not drive her away. She left before she believed you have a girlfriend outside your marriage, and she cannot let you sleep with her anymore. On that note, she packed out of the house, and all efforts to bring her back prove abortive. Since then, she did not allow you to see your children. You don't know the school. She has changed the school from the one you put them, and you don't know where they are now without your consent. And she doesn't pick your call, nor call you for anything. As at the time you were still coming to get some things for your kid, she will not let you get to them, and she will throw them at your face, disgracing you publicly. That's his defense. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
So, have you been denying him access to the children?
No, ma'am.
When was the last time you saw the children?
That was 2022.
2022. When 2022?
We had the misunderstanding, like as I just stated, that she left. So during the time she left, I make several efforts to get her back, but she said she's not coming back. So at some point, she started taking me to police station here and there, arresting me at the Kotun police station, area M, and as well as Idumo police station. So to that extent, I met...
What was her claim at the police station?
Her claim was that, like the police said, that she said she gave me money that she gave me 300,000 that I used to buy small car that we were using. That she also gave me 200,000 naira. I bought. I have a land I bought that they should collect the documents and give it to her. That she belongs.
Whose name is on the document?
It's my name.
It belongs to you, even if it's your money.
So
That's the law.
On the
So if the two of you buy property, the appropriate thing is to put your name. And you not put Mr. and Mrs. It will be Mr. Joseph and Mrs. Esther Odion, because there can be another Mrs. Do you understand me? Okay.
So in that process, I was seeing the pressure police were mounting on me. It was becoming too much because where I was working them, it was like, come today, come tomorrow. I keep taking permissions and my boss were not taking it anymore. So I discussed with a friend, what do I do at this instant? I'm at the verge of losing my job. So he asked me to speak with a lawyer who helped me to write a petition, not against her, but her eldest brother, who was also a police officer, that was just directly manipulating her, and then threatening me at the same time. Then also the policemen that were putting pressure on me to bring the document to them, to them. So we went to the commissioner office, and the commissioner appointed Super James to oversee the matter. And they appointed 7 men panel to oversee the matter. And then they invited the policemen. They invited our senior brother too. They came there to defend the allegation. At the end of the day, they found them guilty, and then they treat their case. So immediately they don't, though the police claimed that it was my wife who asked them to get the document for her. So then after that was where they mentioned her name, that the police have to invite her into the matter. Then when they bring her in, then she said, she admitted that yes, she was the one that gave them money to get the document from me. So at that case, the commissioner was having interest in knowing what happened that got us to that extent. So the commissioner instructed Mr. Super James then to ensure that he said to us, and then we go back home as husband and wife. So when Super Jane and the policemen assigned to settle us put some effort to ensure that they unite us, she kept insisting that she's not going back. But they were like, okay, fine. Nothing that has happened based on what both of us has explained that has not happened in any marriage before. All marriage has their differences. People see things, and even themselves over there, they have treated several issues that are even much more difficult than what we just explained to them. That, madam, why don't you just change your mind? Your husband said he wants you back.
She insisted, even in her claim. I read it out now.
Exactly. Exactly.
So that's a settled.
So when we about leaving the police station, then when she insisted she's not settling again, with all the effort that the police has made now, they now ask her, the senior brother came, who is also a police officer, and told the police that their father has decided, their parents, because police asked us to advise us to go and meet our parents, because they contacted our parents, who advised us to come to the village in case if there is any traditional effect that they will just say to us, they will come back to Lagos. So she claimed she doesn't have money to go to the village. Then the police now took money. They asked her, he said 5,000 then. So police took money from me and give it to her, and just to pacify her, to ensure that we will go to our parents in the village. So when I was about to go to the village, I called her and I told her I will be going today Friday. She said, why am I telling her? I said, because I want you to know that I will be going. I'm going already. So she said, I'm on my own. Then I went to the village. When I get to the village, I also called her because I expected her to come that Saturday. She said, if you are in the village, you are on your own. I said, well, I was expecting you, but I have got you to the village. Maybe if you have arrived in your father's house, let me know. Let me mobilize my parents to your father's house.
She didn't turn up.
She did turn up after she has collected the money. So when they asked her to report back what happened at the village. When we report back at the commissioner office, so I told them I went, but she refused to turn up. Then They ask her, with all this effort that will be begging you all these days, your husband wants you back and the children, you still don't go back, you still don't go to the village for the settlement? She said she didn't go. Then there, the senior brother, who is also a police officer, stood up before the police officers and told them that the reason why they advise her not to go is because they have done meeting with their father, they have called their father in the village, and they have decided that this marriage is not going to work anymore. That they have decided that they are going to return my bride price to me.
So guys, what do you think concerning a family that wants their daughter to leave her own marriage? Even when she is insisting that she wants to leave, some family will not let her leave. Because if what he just narrated is the reason why this woman is leaving her marriage, I think she's emotionally out of it, psychologically out of the marriage. Because when you think that somebody is cheating on you, you confront the person and say, why are you cheating on me? If he is able to defend himself, it's fine. But if you are not convinced with what he just said, you know that he's actually maybe doing it. Now this woman is not claiming that for the past 3 years this man has not been responsible for the upkeep of the children. He has not been paying school fees, he has not been giving them money for upkeep, nothing at all. But the man is actually saying it is the woman that has refused him to see the children. Like the school the man knows that these children are attending, the woman literally changed these children from that school. She did not give, or she did not disclose where they are staying to this man. So how do you want this man to provide for their upkeep? How do you want this man to be seeing the children? But guys, I just think that it is the influence of her that is making this man, like, it is the family members, because the brothers, I think over 2 of the brothers are police officers. So because of that, they have the power to restrict him from seeing this woman and the children. Guys, what do you think concerning this episode?